We don't understand why the CEO title is so important to you.
Guys, I've had enough.
I remain enthusiastic about the non-profit structure.
In 2009, Paul Graham, one of the co-founders of Y Combinator, wrote a post about the 5 most interesting founders of the last 30 years. This list included Steve Jobs, Larry and Sergey, T.J. Rogers, Paul Buchheit, and Sam Altman. This is what Paul Graham said in his post.
I was told I shouldn't mention founders of YC-founded companies in this list, but Sam Altman can't be stopped by such flimsy rules. If he wants to be on this list, he's going to be. Honestly, Sam is, along with Steve Jobs, the founder I refer to most when I'm advising startups. On questions of design, I ask, what would Steve do? But on the questions of strategy or ambition, I ask, what would Sam do?
I think it's pretty crazy that in 2009, Paul Graham predicted that a 24-year-old Sam Altman, although he failed his first startup, Looped, in 2012, will ultimately, if he wants to, achieve big things. It took him more than a decade, but Sam finally delivered with OpenAI. OpenAI's story is wild. It's been a saga of leaked emails, billion-dollar bets, secret handshakes, and end-of backroom deals to buy a small country. During this journey, 2 main protagonists fought over OpenAI's control, Elon Musk and Sam Altman. One won and the other lost. They say history is written by the victors, but is the fact that Sam Altman outsmarted Silicon Valley with a non-profit a true victory? To answer that, let's jump into this whole crazy story. How did OpenAI go from a non-profit to a for-profit company? What does OpenAI look like today? Is Sam Altman the bad guy, or is it actually Elon Musk? And why they are busy fighting? Did Microsoft quietly grab the AI crown? Alright, let's go back in time to December 2015. That's when OpenAI was created, kind of like something out of a sci-fi movie. It started as a non-profit. The main people behind it, Sam Altman and Elon Musk. The big dream to build something called AGI. Artificial General Intelligence. Super smart AI that could help everyone and make the world better. They talked a lot about safety and how AI should be built in a way that protects people.
The goal of OpenAI is to make the future good and to avoid an AGI dictatorship.
I think for a governance structure, we should start with 5 people, and I'd propose you and me. The technology would be owned by the foundation and used for the good of the world, and in cases where it's not obvious how that should be applied, the 5 of us would decide. Safety should be a first-class requirement.
They also say they had $1 million in funding pledged. But by 2019, they had only raised $130 million. Elon Musk, who promised $100 million, only gave $45 million. In 2018, things got a little bit complicated. Elon Musk wanted more control over OpenAI. According to legal files, Elon proposed merging OpenAI with Tesla. Why? Because Tesla uses AI for its autopilot and full self-driving features, and he wanted OpenAI's research to help Tesla improve faster. His plan was to keep OpenAI as a non-profit. That way, it will still look mission-driven, but the work could be used for Tesla. He could basically control OpenAI's direction without changing its non-profit status. This would let Tesla benefit from OpenAI's work, like for self-driving cars, but still make it look like everything was for the public good. That's something Elon often does. He connects his companies like how SpaceX and Tesla help each other, for example. There's also a 2017 email from Elon which got leaked in November 2024. In it, he said OpenAI should stay non-profit and keep free access to AI. But he also said Tesla could help pay for OpenAI. Elon probably thought Tesla's billions in revenue could support OpenAI without needing outside investor. This would help OpenAI survive and let Elon guide its work. But Sam and his team didn't fully agree. They didn't want Elon to be the boss. They started arguing. There was a lot of ego on both sides. Then in November 2024, Elon's leaked email went viral on X. It shocked everyone. Basically, the email gave an ultimatum. Keep OpenAI non-profit with free AI access or I'm out. At the same time, Sam Altman was also starting to doubt Elon's true intentions.
When Greg and I are stuck, you've always had an answer that turned out to be deep and correct. You've been thinking about the ways forward on this problem extremely deeply and thoroughly. Greg and I understand technical execution, but we don't know how structured decisions will play out over the next months, year, or 5 years. But we haven't been able to fully trust your judgment throughout this process because we don't understand your cost function.
To be clear, this is not an ultimatum to accept what was discussed before. This is no longer on the table.
He said he still supported the idea of a non-profit, but wasn't sure Elon really did. Things got messy. Elon refused to give more money, so Sam's team had to do something. The solution? In 2019, they created OpenAI LP, a for-profit company. This allowed them to raise money and hire the best talent, but they still kept the non-profit brand so it looked basically ethical. By 2024, OpenAI was considering going fully for profit. There were rumors that give Sam Altman $10.5 billion in stock based on a $150 billion company valuation. But in May 2025, OpenAI changed its mind again. After a big internal fight, they decided to keep non-profit control. Elon didn't take that well. He sued them, saying that they had lost their original mission. The trial is planned for 2026, and fans are already calling it the AI Davis saga. Some people think Sam outplayed Elon. While Elon was busy tweeting memes and launching rockets, Sam quietly turned OpenAI into one of the most powerful and profitable AI companies in the world. So what's the deal with OpenAI? Is it non-profit or for-profit? Well, the answer is it's both. OpenAI is a strange mix. It's kind of like a mix between a charity and a big business. The main company is OpenAI Inc., which is a non-profit based in Delaware. That's the part that's supposed to focus on helping the world. But there are other companies under it, like OpenAI Holdings LLC and OpenAI Global LLC that make money and raise funds. These for-profit parts handle all the business stuff. In 2024, OpenAI raised a huge $40 billion funding round led by SoftBank. After that, the company's value jumped to $300 billion. People online often joke that OpenAI is non-profit in name, but profit in spirit. You know what's not a non-profit? This YouTube channel. I run a sales CRM that helps you close more deals using social media like LinkedIn. Even ChatGPT is recommending us more and more every day. Give it a shot at breakcall.com. You get a 14-day free trial. Now let's zoom in on the man, the myth, the survivor, Sam Altman. He's a rolling in dough like Scrooge McDuck. So how rich is Sam Altman? His net worth is somewhere between $1.7 billion and $2 billion. But here's the surprising part. It's not from OpenAI, even though he's the one who helped build it. He actually owns 0 direct shares in OpenAI. Most of his money comes from an indirect investment through the Y Combinator fund. That's from back in the day when he supported startups like Reddit, Stripe, Airbnb, and many others. As CEO of OpenAI, he only earned $76,000 per year. So, in short, Sam Altman is not making money from OpenAI yet. But in 2023, something big happened. The nonprofit board almost fired him, and they didn't need much notice to do it. That showed how vulnerable he really was. Because of that, he might prefer the for-profit model in the future. That would give him more voting power and legal protection, and it will align him more closely with big investors like Microsoft. Speaking of Microsoft, guys, did they just hit the jackpot and leave everyone else in the dust? I think you can bet your AI generating vlogs because Microsoft has invested a huge $13 billion into OpenAI. This investment happened in 2019, 2021, and 2023. In return, Microsoft got two big things. They become OpenAI's only cloud provider, so OpenAI uses Microsoft servers. They also get 49% of OpenAI Global's LLC's profits, but only up to 10 times what they invested, which is a lot. That still means billions in profit if OpenAI creates super powerful AGI. Microsoft is already using OpenAI's tech in a bunch of their products as well. For example, in Bing, which people used to laugh at, but now it's better with AI. Then we have Azure, Microsoft's cloud, now full of AI features. And even in Windows, there is this bugging AI assistant that's always telling you to try Cortana. Thanks to OpenAI, Microsoft is way ahead in the AI race, and even Google is super nervous. Now that OpenAI is valued at $300 billion, Microsoft is doing very well. People online even joke that Microsoft is the real AGI overlord, with CEO Satya Nadella pulling the strings as the puppet master. Some users on X say that this was the deal of the century, and it probably was. Others think Microsoft might fully buy OpenAI by 2027 once the profit cap is reached. Either way, Microsoft's move looks like a total success. While OpenAI's founders keep arguing Microsoft is already winning like it's the final episode of a reality show. When you know how much Elon Musk hates Bill Gates, it must hurt him badly. I'm sure this is what Bill Gates must be thinking about the whole situation.
This is very funny for me because I think with just one deal, Microsoft outsmarted Elon's whole AI empire, leaving him to sue a non-profit while we cashing in on his old dream. And in the meantime, I'm still shorting Tesla stock who's dropping. I love it. Oh, and I almost forgot, if you want to make some money before I control the world with AGI, make sure to go to breakcall.com to try this sales CRM so that you will close deals faster. You go to breakcall.com and you click on sign up.